Winter travel has its own kind of magic: snowy mountains, frozen lakes, fairy tale cities lit up with festive markets, and warm traditions that make the cold feel cozy. From Arctic adventures under the northern lights to medieval towns that look like they've stepped out of a storybook, these are places that shine brightest when the snow begins to fall. Is it family friendly? Absolutely. Packed with magic for every age. Wallet friendly? Surprisingly, yes. Many of these gems won't break the bank. So grab your scarf, gloves and boots, because we're counting down the best 10 winter destinations in Europe that you won't want to miss. Number 10. Tromso. Our journey begins way up north, 350 kilometers above the Arctic Circle, a city that becomes a winter wonderland from November to March. Known as one of the best places in the world to see the northern lights, Tromso is surrounded by fjords and snowy mountains. To truly enjoy the aurora, don't settle for a big tour bus. Instead, book a small group aurora chase. These excursions often take you to secluded spots, far from the city light, giving you the best chance to witness nature's greatest light show in its full glory. Depending on the tour, the prices vary between 100 and 150 euros. Families and travelers can enjoy husky sledding, snowshoe hikes, or visiting the Arctic Cathedral, which glows beautifully against the polar night. For the little ones, a visit to a Sami camp offers a heartwarming experience where they can feed reindeers. One of the most magical experiences is a reindeer sleigh ride, where you glide quietly through snowy forests and frozen lakes, just like in a winter fairy tale. The city is surprisingly lively, with cozy cafes, winter festivals, and even a polar museum to learn about Arctic exploration. But don't underestimate the weather here. Bundle up in thick layers and keep a cup of hot cocoa handy to stay warm and cozy. Number 9. Sarajevo and Jahorina Mountains. Our next stop takes us to a city that's a true European mosaic of cultures. With its mix of Ottoman, Austro-Hungarian, and modern influences, turns into a charming winter destination. The city's Bansko, its historic old town, comes alive with a special charm under a dusting of snow, inviting you to explore its cobblestone lanes and discover Bosnian coffee and warm pastries. Just outside the city lies Jahorina Mountain, a former Olympic venue and now a favorite ski resort with affordable slopes, perfect for both beginners and experienced skiers. The slopes here are wide, gentle, and incredibly forgiving, making them absolutely perfect for kids who are still mastering the art of skiing. After an invigorating morning on the slopes, the afternoon calls for a descent back downtown. Here, you simply must indulge in the taste of authentic Bosnian traditional food. As evening descends, take a stroll through the Bansko Bazaar, where you can find hand-carved jewelry and intricate artisan crafts, a treasure trove for unique souvenirs. Don't miss the Latin Bridge or the Tunnel Museum. Winter is a great time to combine cultural discovery with skiing, making Sarajevo a unique and budget-friendly option. Number 8. Sofia and Bansko. Next, we're off to Bulgaria that offers a perfect mix of city and mountain, starting in its capital, home to impressive landmarks like the golden-domed Alexander Nevsky Cathedral and a lively cafe culture. Winter markets in Sofia and the snow-dusted Vitosha mountain nearby add to the charm, making Bulgaria a hidden winter gem. When it's time for a change of scenery, hop on a convenient shuttle to Bansko. It isn't just another ski resort, it's a charming cobblestone village nestled snugly under the majestic Pirin Peaks. Known for excellent slopes and modern facilities, it's also more affordable than many alpine resorts. This place is a winter sports paradise, especially for families. Bansko's ski school runs fantastic kids' camps, often taught in English, and instructors cost a remarkably affordable €20 an hour. After skiing, visitors can enjoy mahanas, traditional taverns where hearty Bulgarian dishes and folk music keep the night alive. You simply must try banitsa pastry, a flaky, savory delight. If skiing isn't your jam, or you just fancy a different kind of relaxation, ride the free shuttle to the nearby thermal pools in Dobrynishte. Imagine floating in warm, mineral-rich waters while the steam rise into the pine trees surrounding you. It's an incredibly serene and rejuvenating experience. Number 7. Zakopane. They call it the winter capital of Poland, but it feels like something far more magical. It's less a city and more a meticulously wood-carved Christmas ornament that somehow rolled off a shelf and landed perfectly nestled in the majestic Tatra Mountains. The main street, Krupałki, is undeniably touristy, bustling with energy and souvenir shops. Everywhere you go, the air is perfumed with the intoxicating scent of smoked Oscypek cheese, often grilled over pine needles right before your eyes. A piece of advice for navigating Zakopane: pack good boots. The town's charming cobblestone sidewalks, polished smoothly by generations of countless visitors, can become incredibly slippery when covered in ice and snow. But for a truly enchanting experience, ride the funicular up to Gubaloka Ridge. Here, you'll find market stalls brimming with handmade leather goods, intricate wooden crafts, and steaming mugs of hot mulled beer that tastes exactly like liquid gingerbread. Kids, of course, will absolutely adore the horse-drawn sleigh rides that jingle enchantingly through moonlit, snow-covered meadows. It's like stepping directly into a fairy tale. And parents, after a day of mountain air and adventure, will appreciate the thermal pools nearby, like Bielka Tatzanska or Aqua Park Zakopane. Imagine soaking in warm, therapeutic waters under the stars. Number 6. Hallstatt. This tiny Austrian village, perched on the edge of a frozen lake and backed by snowy mountains, is one of Europe's most photographed spots. Winter strips away the summer crowds, revealing Hallstatt in its purest, most tranquil, fairy tale form. This lakeside village, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, boasts a history that stretches back to prehistoric times, thanks to its rich salt mines. You absolutely must ride the funicular up the mountain, not just for the views, but for a thrilling and unique experience. After that, step onto the Skywalk platform, a cantilevered viewing deck that offers panoramic vistas. Lake Hallstatt itself often freezes solid enough for locals to indulge in a timeless tradition: ice skating all the way to church. If the ice is deemed safe and solid, you can rent Nordic blades at the tourist office for a mere €10 and experience this magical activity for yourself. Around the tiny, triangular market square, Christmas market stalls cluster together, exuding warmth and festive cheer. Winter adds a serene magic. The streets are quieter, the rooftops sparkle with snow, and the whole village feels timeless. You can combine your trip with the nearby Dachstein Mountains for skiing and ice caves. Number 5. Tallinn. Our Baltic adventure takes us next to Estonia, where the capital's old town is a medieval marvel on a sugar rush. Cobblestone streets, Gothic towers, and pastel houses are dusted with snow, and a history that whispers from every ancient wall. Tallinn's Hanseatic merchants once dominated trade, moving salt and herring across the seas. December in Tallinn is particularly enchanting, thanks to its Christmas market on Raikoja Square. It's so impossibly picturesque and overflowing with festive cheer. Here, kids get to participate in free gingerbread workshops, creating edible masterpieces, while parents can browse for handcrafted wool clothes, or perhaps some unique Baltic amber jewelry. Families can ice skate, warm up with mulled wine, and shop for handmade gifts. For a stunning view, climb the town hall spire and from up high watch the orange-tiled roofs, blanketed in snow. Or climb Toompi Hill for views of the frosty rooftops, or duck into cozy cafes for Estonian pastries. Tallinn also offers modern contrasts with its hip design shops and vibrant food scene. The short winter days give the city an especially magical glow. Number 4. Prague. Few cities look as breathtaking in winter as this capital. The city's Gothic spires, sharp and elegant, stab at the low, moody clouds, creating a dramatic silhouette against the winter sky. The Vltava River swirls with mist, giving Prague an ethereal vibe. Prague's Christmas markets are legendary, particularly those in the Old Town Square and Wenceslas Square. They're a feast for the senses, selling everything from handcrafted goods to the irresistible Tadnik, a sweet dough wrapped around a spit, grilled to perfection, then coated in sugar and almonds. The aroma alone is enough to draw you in. When it comes to ice skating, you're spoiled for choice, with popular rinks popping up. Rentals are a steal at just €4, and the ice is resurfaced every hour, so you literally have no excuse not to enjoy. A truly magical experience is to cross Charles Bridge at dawn. The fresh snow has a way of erasing any graffiti, leaving the 30 Baroque statues looking like silent, majestic guardians of a kingdom of pure silence. Prague Castle is especially magical in winter, and fewer crowds mean you can explore at a relaxed pace. And here is a tip. Good footwear will save you from becoming part of the slip and slide comedy that sometimes happens in winter. Number 3. Budapest. Hungary's capital is the only city uniquely split by a river that acts like a shimmering mirror. On one side, the majestic Buda Hills rise, crowned with historic castles. On the other, the sprawling Pest flatlands hum with urban energy. And connecting them, the Danube, often steaming gently, reflecting the grandeur of both. The city's thermal baths are legendary, and the Széchenyi thermal baths stay open until a generous 10 at night. Entry is around €25, but the price drops after 7 p.m., making a night soak under the stars even more appealing. Across the river, the Christmas fair at Vörösmarty Square is a sensory delight. Here, you'll find the iconic Kurtoskalaks, a sweet, cylindrical pastry rolled in cinnamon sugar, cooked over charcoal. It's a must-try winter treat. For the younger visitors, December brings a special joy. The vintage tram, beautifully painted with twinkling LED lights, cruises along the Grand Boulevard, offering a festive ride through the city. Getting around Budapest is a breeze and incredibly affordable. A 3-day public transport pass costs just €10 and covers trams, buses, and even the charming cogwheel railway that winds its way up to Buda's snowy forests. The city is also home to one of Europe's largest ice rinks, set in front of Vajdahunyad Castle. Budapest, with its blend of historical grandeur, thermal relaxation, and festive cheer, offers a wonderfully unique and indulgent winter escape. Number 2. Lapland and Rovaniemi. Prepare to enter a world of pure enchantment as we venture deep into the Arctic Circle. This is the official home of Santa Claus, where the magic is palpable year-round. Welcome to Lapland. Your adventure starts in Rovaniemi, the capital, a city that serves as the gateway to this winter wonderland. A must-do for kids and the young at heart is a visit to Santa's own post office, where you can send a letter or postcard bearing the official and highly coveted Arctic Circle postmark. But the magic of Lapland truly unfolds in its pristine, silent wilderness. Experience the thrill of mushing your own team of huskies, feeling the crisp air on your face as you glide through whisper-silent, snow-covered forests. Or embark on a gentle reindeer sleigh ride, a timeless mode of transport for the indigenous Sami people. You can enjoy the ski resorts and all their snow-covered slopes. They are gentle and family-friendly, offering everything from beginner runs to thrilling trails surrounded by snow-dusted forests and endless Arctic views. In Lapland, winter brings the polar night, a period of surreal twilight where the darkness provides the perfect canvas for the spectacular aurora borealis to paint the sky. In summer, the midnight sun creates endless days for hiking and exploring. Be sure to dress warmly. Even spring and autumn can be freezing. As a bonus for travelers, the locals here are incredibly welcoming and speak English fluently. Number 1. Transylvania. And now, for our grand finale, we journey to a place that doesn't do subtle in winter, it does drama. This region, famous for its medieval towns, Gothic castles, and the enduring legend of Dracula, truly comes alive when draped in snow. Bran Castle, often dubbed Dracula's Lair, perches majestically on a 60-meter rock, wearing a crown of pristine white snow. The castle's imposing turrets and ancient walls certainly look vampire-ready, fueling the imagination. In Brasov, the medieval square hosts free folk dance shows, a vibrant display of Romanian culture and tradition. For winter sports enthusiasts, the Carpathian slopes are a dream. Ski passes are incredibly affordable, usually under €30, and instructors often throw in an impromptu history lecture. A fascinating bonus covering everything from Dracula to Roman ruins and Saxon walls. The Sibiu Christmas market, though perhaps lesser known than some of its Western European counterparts, genuinely rivals Germany's best. Local artisans sell exquisite hand-painted glass globes and deliciously spicy paprika nuts, offering authentic and charming souvenirs. To truly close the loop on this incredible Transylvanian adventure, head to Cluj-Napoca. This vibrant student city offers a modern twist on winter warmth, with bars serving hot chocolate spiked with chili. It's a delicious and surprising kick that proves Transylvania still bites, just gently, leaving you with a lasting, spicy warmth. If one of these destinations sparked your curiosity, say, Zakopane with its snow-covered charm, don't miss our other videos, where we take you inside Snowlandia. From dazzling ice mazes and snow castles to fun winter activities for all ages, it's the perfect way to see just how magical Zakopane can be in the winter months. Check it out next and start planning your own snowy adventure in Snowlandia.